What's up, guys? So I am taking advantage right now of the time that I have to film a video for you guys. So I've always wanted to film a makeup routine, but I've never had the time to do it. And BTW, I have super bad quality right now because my camera right here, I lost the camera bag to it and it is dead. And so I can't charge it because I need to charge the battery, and the battery thing is in the bag. So the first thing I do is I usually just use concealer because I don't have too many things that I need to cover up. So I'm just going to get my mirror. It's not too far in the way of you guys. You can see it, but you can still see me. Okay. So if I can find it. Okay, so the first thing that I use, I know a ton of people use this. It is the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind. I use light pale. Now I just put that in a triangle under my eyes. If it would work. Oh my gosh. So I start I do a straight line down by my nose, and then I go up to the corner of my eye, and then do under my eyes, and then just fill that in. And then I use my beauty blender. I just got this from Target. It's just a knockoff version because I don't need to spend $20 on something where I can just get it for $6 at Target, and it does the same thing. So I just blend it in, and then I'll do the other side. So then I just put a little dab on my eyelid. Just for a little bit of a cleanup, I use the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Concealer. I got it in the lightest color, so it's kind of like a highlighter. So the first thing that I do is I do 3 strokes in between my eyebrows, and then just kind of fill it in a little bit. Kind of go out. Well, that was too much, but whatever. And then just kind of go over my eyebrow. And then go down my nose. If I put concealer, I can't put concealer actually on the tip of my nose because I am so dry there. No matter what I do, I always have dry skin there, and so it'll cake up and look super bad. So I just don't put it there. Then what I do is I just do a little on my chin, which that was too much again. Put some on my Cupid's bow. Which, if you didn't know what that was, it's that little divot in between, your nose and your mouth. Gosh. Okay, so then I just do, kind of a sideways, just a little bit on my cheek. That way I can cover up some of the redness, because I have very rosy cheeks, but it just seems like I'm, it just seems red, not rosy more. So then I do the same thing on the other side. And then that's pretty much it for the highlighting, concealing part of it. I don't need to conceal too much or highlight anything much. So yeah, so then what I do is I put on some powder, obviously. So I use the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Powder. Fresh Complexion. It's like a powder foundation. It's in Fair, which is actually pretty dark for being fair. It's pretty dark for being fair. I have, pale, I don't have, pale, I'm not pale, but I'm also not, tan. So I just put it on my eyes, and then, where under my eyes where I concealed, a little bit on my cheeks where I did some concealing on my chin, and then on my forehead in my T-zone where I concealed also. Then the next thing I do, by the way, I use the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush. I love these brushes. I got them for Christmas. I absolutely love them. I got 2 packs of them. I got the eyeshadow brushes, and I got the face brushes. So then I'm using the Duo Fiber Contour Brush by Real Techniques to do my blush. I use the CoverGirl Cheekers in Natural Rose. It's a really pretty, it's just light, kind of a pale cheeky color. It's just really nice. So I just do kind of a horseshoe effect. It's kind of like an oval, but you also do up and over and up and over. So, and then get on the temples a little bit, and then just kind of swirl around on the apples of my cheeks just to give me a little bit of color after all that concealing and highlighting. So, oh, here it is. Okay, so next, this is kind of like a lighter, less expensive version of the Naked palette. My parents were going to get me the Naked palette for Christmas, but the lady at the store recommended this. It's called Pure, and I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it, but it's this really, really, really pretty palette. It is amazing. It's basically the Naked palette, but it's just like less expensive, and it's a little bit less like dramatic. And so like, boom, I have eyeshadow on. Especially for my age, I don't want it to be like, I have eyeshadow on, just look at it. I want it to be a little bit more subtle. So that's what I use. It comes with an eyeshadow brush in it, but I don't use it. I use the Real Techniques brush eyeshadow kit that I got for Christmas. So the first thing that I use the base shadow brush from Real Techniques. And I use this like pinky color right here. It's the second one. And I just get that on the brush, and I just pop that on. Okay, now that I'm done with my face, I don't need this since I'm going to be doing my eyes. Videos, but my camera is just so dead. So I just get that color, and I just put it all over my, I go all the way up to the brow bone, and just go all over my lid. Both sides, obviously. What time is it? It's 3:30, okay. All the way up. And then the next thing I do is I get, where is it? Oh, okay. So this was from the Real Techniques face kit. It's the Duo Fiber Eye Brush, and it's kind of looks like a really small stippling brush is what it looks like. And so the thing that I use is I use this like really sparkly like brownish color. I don't know if you can really see that, but it comes out kind of like pinky type of, like a pinky brown. And so I'm going to add some of the matte brown to it also, but I just get that and I just put that on there, and then I go in the crease and I go all the way across the crease. I don't just stop. I go all the way across, and as you can kind of see, it's giving like a pinky orangey type of tint to it, which is not my favorite actually. So I just keep going until it's to the part where I want it, and I do the same thing on the other side. I love the feeling whenever it's in my crease. It's just kind of weird, but it's also kind of nice. So I'm just checking to make sure they're equal. Then once they're equal, I'll just like tap that brush off, and I'll use this matte brown color that I also use for my eyebrows actually, because I just use that until I find a good eyebrow palette that I want. So I use that, and I just put it in the edges of my crease, not all the way towards it, just to take away from that orangey effect. And I just put it in there, and it gives it a little bit of a darker effect. I move it to the middle, and sometimes I'll move it all the way down just if it needs it. Then I'll do a little V at the end with that color, just to give it a little bit more. Just kind of fill in like that half with this color a little bit, which it's not very filling in, but so it looks like that. Looks really dark right now, but it's not as dark as you think it is, especially since I haven't finished it. So I just do that. I go almost all the way in, but not fully in. I don't touch the inner corner. Then I just do a little bit more until it's even, because it's not even right now. And then I do that V. Then the next thing I do is I get that base brush, because it's like a flatter brush, and I get the very first color, which is this white that has some glitter in it, and I just tap that on the inner base of my eyelid, give it less dark and give it a little more shiny, lighter effect. That way it's not so dark. Now you can see that it's taking away from the dark, which I like. how just a little bit of this can take that away. Then, so I don't get too much, I just use my finger I get that on my finger and put it in my inner corner. Because I know you hear this all the time, but it does really help my eyes brighten up a little bit. So the next thing I do is I use this brush, and it's bent. I use this brush. It's actually from Merle Norman. It is just an eyebrow brush. It has a spoolie at the end that is bent from being in the bag, and then an eyebrow brush, which also has a few hairs out of place, but that's okay. I use that same matte brown that I use for the inside of my crease, and I use that. I just get it on the end of my brush, and then I go under, because that's where I have the most trouble, is under, at the front, and I just move the excess back. And I try and use all of that's on my brush and the excess and just swipe it up. And I forgot to spoolie, but whatever. Oh well. And then I just get a little more, go at the end and just swipe that back. And then that looks so much better. So then if you hear anything, that's my dog. Then I just do the same thing with the other side. I'm out of eyebrow gel right now, so I can't really, but whatever. So then I'm going to use some eyeliner. I don't use a lot of eyeliner, okay? So I just use the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner. It's the crayon contour eyeliner. It's in just the regular black. So I just get it, and this twists very easily, so I have to hold it very steadily, and I tight line, that way it grabs my mascara. Of course I have to get some on my freaking eyelid. Whatever. Then I'm just going to put a little on the edges of my waterline. And connect at the corner. My left eye is so much harder, and I don't know why. But I always mess up on my left eye. Then I just take the smudging brush and just blend that bottom out. Oh, it's not so harsh. Okay. Then I'm out. I love the CoverGirl Plump Crusher Mascara, but I'm out of it. So I have to use my Almay One Coat Thickening Waterproof. This is actually like a thicker one, like the One Coat Thickening, it's true. Has a very thick brush, which is not my favorite, but you know. So then I go all the way, especially if I tightline, I don't want to tightline for no reason. So I go all the way to the roots of my mascara, or to the roots of my eyelashes. And I forgot to curl my eyelashes before, but I do afterwards anyway. So I do the bottom lashes too. Now, I curl my eyelashes in between every single coat because it just works better for me, but I totally forgot to do it beforehand too, so kind of messed that up. So that one does a good job. It's just a basic eyelash curler. It's metal, it's basic. I got it from my favorite store called Deb, which closed. Hopefully my eyelashes will help cover up the fact that I got eyeliner on my eyelid. Okay. So now that my eyes are done, so I usually use two lip stuff. So I use the Ulta matte lip crayon in hazy pink. I love this. It like doesn't seem like it would be like very bright just from the packaging, but it is, and it's matte, and I love it. And I'm also going to be wearing this lip gloss. It's a cute little lip gloss. It's a lip tint from Real Norman. It's called Cutie Pie, and you put it on with this brush thing. And so I just use the mirror inside of here because it's just so much easier. I don't know if it's because the crayon texture that makes it like matter, like a better matte than my other ones that I've tried before. But it is definitely a better matte than I've had before. And I'm going to, like, some days I'll just keep the matte. Today I kind of feel like keeping the matte. But what it is this little thing, you just twist it around, put it in here, and it'll push the brush up. And the lip gloss looks like this. It is so cute. It like matches this color. So I love it whenever I want some gloss, but I still want like to use this crayon because I love it so much that I can just use that. So then I'm just going to take my powder brush, swipe under my eyes, get any excess like eyeshadow or anything off, and then I'm done. So this is my makeup. This is pretty much what I do every day. My eyeshadow does look a little darker than it usually does, actually. I think I went a little too dark, but my mascara on this eye especially looks so much better than others because it's much better. So this was a pretty long video. Super sorry about that. I know this was kind of like not the best video because of the quality and everything. But yeah, so I also wanted to ask you guys if you would follow me on my social media. So I have my Instagram, which I'm going to show you. My Instagram, it's _.kat3lyn_. It is in the bio, like it's in the description, but it's also like in the bio of my channel. And then my Musical.ly, I have over 500 fans on Musical.ly, so my channel or my page has definitely grown on Musical.ly. My Musical.ly looks like this. It's K_Norman21, and I love Musical.ly. I use it all the time. My Snapchat is also K_Norman21 if you would like to follow me on Snapchat. I use Snapchat, but I don't seem to use Snapchat as much as I usually do. This is my Snapchat. I just wanted to show you guys because like some people like they'll just like seems like I want to show you like the profile picture and what it looks like because I want to show you guys, so you make sure that you get the right one. So if you have any business inquiries, you can email me at katemarieyoutube@yahoo.com. On my social media, I hope you guys subscribe, click the like button. I will try and find my camera bag, that way I can get you guys much better quality. If I get my new computer before I get a new camera or find my camera battery, then it will be better quality. So yeah, so after all that talking, I hope you guys liked this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!